Hey, what's going on? I did promise you guys that I would give you some sound samples and some things like that for this pedal right here, this direct box. I don't have two people in this room, so I kind of do this by myself. So I'm gonna show you my settings before I play for you, and then I'm going to explain to you what knobs I'm twisting around during my video, and you will just have to kind of scroll back to see what knob it was on here. So there's I'm going to start all the way here. There's a level, which is for the volume. The blend for how much of the pedal versus how much of the amp power is being used. Treble and bass with just EQ settings. Drive for some overdrive. Presence for some attack. And this right here is basically right here, phantom ground connect. All those switches right there. They're for what this direct box can do, because it's got XLR, as you can see, and it's got output, and it's got a parallel output and input and all that kind of stuff. You can use it for more than just a stomp box into your amp. You can use it as a direct box that goes straight into the mixer, that goes into the front of the house speaker system, that can also be used as a preamp. So these are just settings that can do that. I'm not going to go over those settings. I'm just going to go over these knobs here and what they can do, and how I have it set up is the way that you see it here, and I'll show you what it does to my sound. Keep in mind that I am running a Behringer compressor, which is set as such as you see here, with the level backed off, the enhanced backed off a little bit past halfway, ratio at 1 to 1, and the threshold is boosted up to past 9 o'clock. And my amp, which is just kind of set to the way I like it. You set your amp up the way you like. I am in my jammies, and I just got up, so give me a little break on the way I look right now. Anyway, I haven't done a video in a while, and now I'm going to show you how the SansAmp sounds. I've been searching. If you search on YouTube, I mean, you'd think, it being one of the most popular DIs used in bass history, you'd find a lot of videos. There's one really good one, and you can actually find videos of guitars going through this than actual basses, which is kind of messed up in my opinion. Alright, first things first, I'm going to talk a lot in this video, and for you guys that don't like it when I talk a lot, watch somebody else's video, but I'm going to have to explain it to you because I get a lot of questions on my comments. I get a lot of questions that are private message, and I like to answer most of them during this video for convenience reasons. First things first, I'm running through a PV Tour Series 450 head, and that's going on out of my cab, but I've got the actual amp turned down pretty well. Like, everything's just kind of mellowed out. So if you it's not too loud. I can turn it up louder. But I keep everything pretty low gain. Alright? Now, first things first, I'm going to show you how it sounds with my compressor on. Just my compressor. Alright? It actually goes... You can't really hear it too much because the compressor, actually, what it does is it mellows it out even more. Alright? I'm going to turn the compressor off, and now I'm going to turn on the SansAmp. The compressor's off, and I'm going to show you what it does. It gets really loud. It boosts everything up. Even though I had the level twisted down pretty well, it boosts everything up. And my amp, remember, is mellowed out. It's set mellowed out. So, I mean, this is what it does just by itself. So when I click on the compressor, it kind of gives me more of a subtlety over it. And now I'll show you how it sounds. Okay, with the current settings, with the way that I have everything done, this is the way that the direct box makes me sound. Like, it just kind of it gives me more of a, I guess it just gives me overall boost, overall drives, you know, and like with it off, and just my clean setting, and then with the, alright, now let's say I turn, the blend is usually all the way up on this. I have it boosted past 12 o'clock, but usually people turn the blend up all the way. Alright, let's show you what that sounds like. I'm going to hit a lot more open notes and things like that so you can hear differences. I turn the blend, I'm going to back that up a little bit back to where I had it. The bass and treble, what I do is if you keep them both at middle, I'm going to keep them both at 12 o'clock. No boost, no cut, you know? Turn up a little bit. Let me boost up the bass a little bit. Oh, sorry, that was a treble. That was treble boost. Turn the treble back down, boost the bass. Turn the treble up back to where the bass was at. See what I mean?